Everybody, welcome back to the Cowboys Fan Show. Zach and I, alongside Tyler Ortega, and our guest of the week, Kimberly Temple from sports-skinny.com. There we go, Danielle. It looks like you guys got the memo that on Wednesdays, we wear pink here on the Cowboys Fan Show. So I guess I need to catch up. Can we? Thank you. There we go. So you guys are wearing pink. It's a great cause, all right? Make sure to go online to check it out, see how you can donate. Tyler, New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys next week. Give me the scouting report on those New York Football Giants.
Well, the New York Football Giants lost on Monday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles, as we went through earlier on in the show, 27-7. So they're going to be sitting now atop the division with the Philadelphia Eagles at 3-3. There you see the Cowboys at 2-3, of course, with the bye week, and the Redskins down at the bottom with a 2-4 record. So this is a huge one for the Cowboys. If they win this game, they can jump up to 3-0 in the division, and it'll really, really help them going forward, you know, once they get those key players back in Dez Bryant and Tony Romo. So, and then another point looking ahead to these New York Giants, they might be getting Victor Cruz back for this next game. As everybody remembers, Victor Cruz kind of took the league by storm, kind of how OBJ did last year, just a couple of years ago. So Victor Cruz, Odell Beckham Jr.,
the dance
moves, little salsa
really
dance here. As this is what happened on Monday night. Eli Manning right over the middle to Odell Beckham Jr. And the Cowboys, they're really, really going to have to buckle down. We touched on the secondary earlier, and that secondary is going to have to be on their toes if indeed they do see Victor Cruz alongside Odell Beckham Jr. there. And the third thing that really caught my eye last night for these Giants was the mistakes. There was just so many mistakes. As you see here, 12 penalties for 92 yards, and they turned the ball over 3 times. 2 picks from Eli. One of them went back for 6, and of course that fumble that we saw Rashad Jennings.
And that's the first time this season that the Eagles have actually had more time of possession than any other team, than the team they're competing against. I mean, the first 4 games of the season, their defense was on the field for 58 more minutes than their offense, an entire game.
Yeah, that's pitiful. That is absolutely pitiful.
I had to bring up the Eagles. I mean, they're my family's team. I mean, they watch the show, so I mention them once in a while. So enjoy being perched at first place while Tony Romo was injured, and so is Dez Bryant. You like my perch joke, by the way?
Yeah.
Did you like holding on to it for a really
No, I said it in the highlights.
And last segment.
You've said it like 3 times
Well, now, folks, it's time to hand over Tyler the keys, his keys to the game. The first time we're actually going to give him the keys since his car accident. So, Tyler, take it easy. All right? Give us your keys to the game.
So 3 real simple ones for you here today. First one is going to be protect the quarterback. The New York Giants already can't even smell the quarterback with their defensive line. They can't even get close to him. So I think if the Cowboys are able to protect Matt Castle and give him time to sit back in the pocket, let him survey the field, I think Matt Castle can pick a defense apart the same way that we saw Bradford do last night.
If they give him the opportunity to have that time in the pocket, he'll have more potential on the field. If they take that time away from him, Matt Castle will be probably useless for the Cowboys and what they need from
And if there's one offensive line in football that will provide that time,
Thank you.
it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I guess that's right now.
Right now, last 2 seasons.
And this is going to be my second key to the game. It's really going to be a big X factor here. Dez Bryant. Yes, the X factor. Dez Bryant, will he be back? Will he not? He's already been on the field doing conditioning drills. Coach Garrett's already said if he's to play this weekend, he needs to practice at some point this week.
So do you think that Dez should be back if he is ready to go?
You know, Dez is one of the real fiery competitors that we've seen in the NFL. You know, granted, everybody's fiery, but Dez is just on another level of competitiveness. And I think if there's anybody that's going to come out and play through an injury, it is Dez Bryant. With that being said, I don't think it's the right time for him to come back. I still think he needs about another week. You know, make sure that that surgery and everything is fully healed before he starts getting out there and trying to make those sharp cuts.
Do you think that Dez should be back in the game?
Dez Bryant is one of very few NFL players who has their college football stamina. He has the energy that he had in college. He has the energy that we still see in college. Football players, these guys who are still looking to advance their career, and it seems like Dez Bryant has no intentions of stopping. I think this injury is probably a real damper for him, but I don't think that he's ready. I think he should give himself more time to heal up. and get back to where he was, or he's never going to be the same Des Bryant again. And the Cowboys are definitely going to continue needing him for years to come. So
I think the best analogy would be if Des Bryant gets back out there without Tony Romo, it's like having all the bullets in the world, but not having a gun to fire them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
fair enough.
But I think, now I give that argument, but I do think that Dez should come back for the Cowboys. I really think that in order for the Cowboys to remain competitive in a very tough NFC East, a weak yet tough NFC East, if that makes any sense, a little bit of an oxymoron there. It's a very competitive NFC East. Let's
Tough
start
for
with
the teams in it.
that. If the Cowboys want to stay competitive in this division, they need to have a weapon back out there. Randall's not getting it done running the ball. Dunbar's out. McFadden's not going to be able to carry this team. You need to have a weapon out there like Des Bryant. And Matt Castle is the answer if this offensive line can protect him. Matt Castle plus Des Bryant. We saw how successful Matt Castle was with Randy Moss in New England.
Yeah.
You give him a weapon, this kid can get it done. It's not quite the gun of Tony Romo, but it's a powerful pellet gun.
You say pellet gun, I say water gun.
Tomato, tomato.
And our
Same
last
thing.
key to the game here for the Dallas Cowboys, as we saw them do, really well against the Patriots, you need to get pressure on Eli Manning. We saw it last night. The Eagles, I think they had 3 sacks on Manning, as well as you'll see right here, you get a little bit of pressure in his face, and he just makes a quick throw. And like I said earlier, true Eli fashion, it's going back for 6.
And that's funny because my best friend Paul, he's an Eagles fan, so we were watching this game. And when he celebrates, he jumps up and he doesn't make any noise. He's just like, and then he sits down. Just really, that's odd. I'm sorry. Eagles fans fascinate me because they get excited over the smallest things. We'll take a break and we'll be back with segment number 4 here on the Cowboys Fan Show. Don't go anywhere.